Good day. In this session, we are going to discuss all about quadratic functions. We are going to represent quadratic functions through table of values, graph, and equation. Let us define first what is quadratic function. Quadratic function is a function of the degree of 2, meaning the highest exponent na makikita mo sa variable ni quadratic function is 2. Next, it is defined by f of x equals to ax squared plus bx plus c, or y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c, where a, b, and c are real numbers. Since function ang ating pinag-uusapan, ang gagamitin natin is f of x, o kaya naman y. Si f of x at saka si y, they are just the same. Okay? They are just equal. Then, it is equal to its standard form of quadratic equation. Kung napapansin nyo, quadratic equation nga, para rin siyang quadratic equation, yun nga lang, naka-equate siya as a function of f of x o kaya naman ng y. Unlike a quadratic equation, naka-equate siya into 0. So, yun yung pinagkaiba ni function kay equation. Si equation, equal siya kay 0. Dito kay function, naka-equal siya kay f of x o kaya naman kay y. Is it clear? Next, the graph of quadratic function is a curve called parabola. So, kapag ikay mag-graph ng quadratic function, ang makikreate lang natin lagi is parabola. Pag nakakreate ka ng ibang graph, so that is not a quadratic function. Okay? Next, it can be represented by equation, graph, and table of values. So, iisa-isahin natin dito si quadratic function using equation, graph, and table of values. Let us start with equation. The representation of quadratic functions through equations are the following. The first one, we have the standard form of quadratic function. It is defined by f of x is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c, or y is equals to ax squared plus bx plus c. As you can see, ang standard form niya, ang pinaka-highest exponent niya is 2. So, kapag ang highest exponent niya is 2, therefore, we have a quadratic function. Is it clear? Then, for the vertex form, we can also represent it by using vertex form. We have here f of x is equals to a squared of a x minus h plus k, or y is equals to a squared of x minus h plus k, where h and k is the vertex of the parabola. Etong si vertex form, madalas mo itong makikita kapag ikaw naman ay mag-graph ng quadratic function. Is it clear? Now, let us identify the given. I will give you some example. I-identify natin if the given is quadratic functions or not a quadratic function. Identify if the following is quadratic function for QF or not quadratic function for NQF. Let us have number 1. Y is equals to 3x plus 7. Quadratic function or not? So this one is not quadratic function. Why not quadratic function? Kasi ang highest exponent ng variable x natin is only 1. Okay? Wala ka nakita exponent, therefore 1 ang kanyang exponent. So, ang tawag dito ay linear function kapag 1 lang ang highest exponent mo. Is it clear? Number 2. Y is equals to negative x squared. Quadratic function or not? Okay, so this one is quadratic function. Kasi ang highest exponent natin is 2. That is it. Number 3. Y equals to x cubed plus x squared plus x plus 1. Quadratic function or not? Alright, this one is not quadratic function because the highest exponent is 3. So, ang tawag naman sa kanya is cubic function. Okay? Number 4. Y is equal to x squared plus 2x minus 7. So, this one is quadratic function kasi ang pinakamataas na exponent mo is 2. That is it. Number 5. 2 squared plus x is equals to y. So, this one is not quadratic function. Bakit hindi? Kasi, yung pinaka-exponent niya ay nasa number, not in the variable. So, pag ito ay inyong sinimplify, magiging siyang 4 plus x equals to y. So, ang highest exponent mo pa rin is 1. So, therefore, this one is linear function. Okay? Next tayo, let us have number 6. Y is equals to 3 raised to x plus 2x squared. Quadratic function or not? Okay, so this one is not quadratic function pa din. Bakit? Kasi ang exponent mo dito, meron ka exponent na variable. So, oo nga't meron ka ditong quadratic, pero meron kang exponent na variable dyan. So, ito ay pwede mong mailagay as exponential. Exponential function naman ang tawag dyan. Is it clear? Next tayo, number 7. Y is equals to x times x plus 6 times x minus 1. Quadratic or not? Okay, so this one is quadratic function. Bakit? Kapag ito ay distribute mo by using FOIL method, ang highest exponent mo is x squared. So, the highest exponent is 2, therefore, that is quadratic function. Next tayo, number 8. Y is equals to 3 multiplied by the square of x minus 4. Okay, so this one is quadratic function pa din. Kasi, when you simplify this one, ang highest exponent mo ay magiging x squared. Okay, so quadratic function. Number 9. Y is equals to x squared plus 3. Quadratic function. Highest exponent is 2. Oo nga, wala siyang linear term, pero ang highest exponent niya is 2. And lastly, let us have number 10. We have x squared plus 4x plus 3 is equals to 0. Okay, so this one is not quadratic function. Bakit? Kasi naka-equate naman siya into 0. Ang tawag naman sa kanya is quadratic equation. Right? So, that is how will you identify if the given equation is quadratic function or not quadratic function. Is it clear? Let us move with the table of values. Determining if the given table of values is quadratic function. For us to determine if this given table of values is quadratic function or not quadratic functions, these are the things that you need to remember. First, there must be equal difference in the variable x. Meaning, kapag sinubtract mo tong mga variable x niya, they have the same difference. Next, second, not equal to the first difference in y, but equal to the second difference in y. Meaning, kapag sinubtract mo daw yung difference nitong y na to, kailangan hindi sila magkakaparehas. Then, yung mga sagot mo doon, pag kinuha mo ulit yung kanyang difference doon, kailangan magkakaparehas na sila. So, kapag magkakaparehas na sila, therefore, this one is a quadratic function. Let us have this table of values. Let us have the difference in x. For us to find the difference in x, magsi-start ka lagi dito sa dulo. Pag ikaw ay nagsusubtract. So, start ka kay dulo, 2 minus 1, the answer is 1. 1 minus 0, the answer is 1. 0 minus negative 1, the answer is 1. Negative 1 minus negative 2, the answer is positive 1. So, same lahat yung kanyang difference. As you can see, nag-a-add lang naman siya ng 1 dun sa inyong x's. Is it clear? Next tayo, let us have y. So, sa y, dun ka ulit sa dulo mag-i-start. 9 minus 4, the answer is 5. Next, 4 minus 1, the answer is 3. 1 minus 0, the answer is 1. Next, 0 minus 1, the answer is negative 1. Then afterwards, we are going to subtract the second difference. So, since kung mapapansin nyo, hindi naman siya magkakamukha, doon na tayo sa second difference. Pag nagkamukha yan, therefore, this one is a quadratic function. Let us see. 5 minus 3, the answer is 2. 3 minus 1, the answer is 2. Then 1 minus negative 1, the answer is 2. That is it. As you can see, yung difference nung pangalawang difference niya, they are equal. So, therefore, this table of values is quadratic function. Quadratic function. So, ganun lang siya kasimple. So, take note lang na kapag ikay kukuha ng difference, mag-i-start ka dun sa dulo. So, mag-start ka sa kanan, papunta sa kaliwa. Is it clear? Let us have another example. Number 2. Tingnan muna natin yung x. Since yung x natin, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, magkakasunod siya. Therefore, same lang yung kanyang difference, which is 1. Let us have the y. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Obviously, pare-parehas din yung kanyang difference eh. Tingnan nyo 7 minus 6, that is 1. 6 minus 5, that is 1. 5 minus 4, that is 1. 4 minus 3, that is 1. 3 minus 2, that is 1. So, dun pa lang sa first difference na nag-equal na siya. Therefore, this is not already a quadratic function. So, tandaan nyo na si quadratic function ay kailangan mag-i-equal lang siya dun sa second difference. Naintindihan? Oo nga, mag-i-equal siya sa second difference. Magiging na itong 0, 0, 0. So, you cannot conclude that kasi bawal siyang mag-0 dun sa second difference niya. Naintindihan? So, this one is not quadratic functions kasi dun pa lang sa unang difference niya, nag-equal na siya. Actually, kapag nag-equal na siya dun sa unang difference na yan, ang tawag na sa kanya is linear function. Is it clear? So, not already a quadratic function. So, si quadratic function, nag-i-equal lang lagi sa second difference ni y. Right? Next tayo, let us have number 3. 0, 3, 1, 4, 2, 7, 3, 12, and 4, 19. As you can see, ang given natin dito is a set of ordered pairs. So, since sets ng ordered pairs yan, gagawa muna tayo ng table of values. So, ito yung x mo, that would be your y. Okay? So, gawa muna tayo ng table of values. We have here your x and then your y. Yan. Table of values muna kapag ang given nyo is ordered pair. So, let us have the x's muna. So, you have here 0. 0. Ang x mo dito ay 1. Ang x mo dito is 2. Next, we have here 3. And then, we have here 4. So, for y, yung katapat niya, 0 and 3. 3. Then, we have 1 and 4. Then, we have 2 and 7. Then, we have 3 and 12. And then, we have 4 and 19. We already get the table of values from the given sets of ordered pairs. Now, let us have the difference. Dun sa x, as you can see, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, sunod-sunod naman siya. So, pare-parehas ang kanyang difference. Let us have the y. So, start tayo kay 19. 19 minus 12. What is the answer? So, we have here 7. Next tayo. 12 minus 7. The answer is 5. 7 minus 4. The answer is 3. 4 minus 1. The answer is 1. So, dun sa first difference niya, hindi siya nagkakamuka. Let us have the second difference. 7 minus 5. The answer is 2. 5 minus 3, the answer is 2, and 3 minus 1, the answer is also 2. As you can see, nagkakamukha na siya dun sa second difference niya. Therefore, this table of values is quadratic function. Alright? So, ganun lang siya kasimple. Ma'am, paano po kapag yung second difference niya ay hindi nagkamukha-mukha? Therefore, hindi na siya quadratic function. Okay? So, basta yung second difference na nagkamukha-mukha, yun. Yun ang masasabi mong quadratic function. Naintindihan? Let us have the examples, yung lalagyan mo naman yung missing table of values. Complete the table to make it quadratic. So, for us to complete the table, subtraction lang din ang ating kailangan na gawin. For example, we have here, as you can see, dun sa excess natin is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, kumpleto naman siya. Let us have the y. So, ito lang muna yung isusubtract natin. So, we have here 22 minus 14. Ang sagot dyan is 8. Next, 14 minus 8, the answer here is 6. That is it. Then afterwards, you are going to subtract this one. So the answer here is 2. So kailangan yung dulo natin magiging 2 lagi yung magiging sagot natin. So how is it? Kuha ka ng pattern. Since 2 to, 6 plus 2, the answer is 8. Tama? Next tayo, dito. So 2 to. As 8 plus 2, the answer here is 10. Tignan nyo. 14 plus 8, the answer is 22. Then, dito ka na magsusunod. Kay 22 plus 10. 22 plus 10, the answer is 32. So, 32 lalagay mo dyan. That is it. Next tayo. So, plus 2 ulit. This one. So, 10 plus 2, the answer is 12. So, 32 plus 12, ang sagot ngayon dyan is 44. That is it. Next, we have here 12. 12 plus 2, the answer is 14. Right here, 14. Next, ito naman. 44 plus 14. The answer is 58. So, that is it. So, kompleto na yung inyong table of values. Is it clear? So, kuhanin muna to dito para makuha mo yung pattern. Then, you will just add 6 plus 2, the answer is 8. 8 plus 2, the answer is 10. So, since may 10 ka dito, yung last term mo dun sa inyong y, you will add it to 10. 22 plus 10, the answer is 32. Okay? Then, afterwards, dito ka ulit. Kay 10 plus 2, it becomes 12. So, yung 12, add mo kay 32. Did you get it? Then, we have here, si 12, add mo plus 2, that is 14. So, for us to find the next term, you will add 44 plus 14 para makuha mo yung last term. Is it clear? So, kapag chinek mo naman yan, if you subtract 58 minus 44, the answer here is 14. Ganun lang. Next, 44 minus 32, the answer is 12. 32 minus 22, the answer is 10. Is it clear? Then, pag sinubtract mo yung unang difference, magiging 2 lahat siya. Therefore, quadratic function na siya. Alright? Next tayo, let us have number 2. We have here 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. So, syempre, ang susunod doon is 10. That's a pattern. Plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. Okay? Next tayo, let us have this one. Difference nito. We have here 18 minus 6. The answer is 12. Next tayo, 6 minus 2, the answer is 4. Next tayo, we're going to subtract this one. 12 minus 4, the answer is 8. Tama? We have here 8. So, dapat, ang i-add mo dito is 8. 8. Yan, para makuha natin itong susunod. 12 plus 8, ang sagot dyan is, we have here 20. Then, you will add this one. Plus mo yan. 18 plus 20, ang sagot is 38. That is it. Tapos, add ka ulit dito ng 8 plus 8 dyan. So, 20 plus 8, ang magiging sagot is 28. That is it. Next, add mo naman itong susunod. 38 plus 28. It becomes 66. So, ito yung sagot doon. 66. Then, dito, mag-a-add ka naman ulit ng 8 para pare-parehas yung difference sa dulo. So, 28 plus 8, the answer here is, we have 36. So, plus yan, 38. So, it becomes 36. Then, you will add this one. If you will add 66 plus 36, the answer is 102. Is it clear? So, that is it. Hopefully, nag-gets nyo siya kung paano kumpletuhin yung table of values to make it quadratic function. Kapag may tanong, chat lang kayo sa ating comment box. Now, let us move with the graph. In graph of quadratic function, ang tawag sa kanya is parabola. Ang parabola mo dapat ay kailangan lang po ay opens upward and opens downward. Okay? So, kapag ang parabola ay opens to the right or left, hindi na po siya quadratic function. Okay? So, dapat po tandaan na ang graph ni quadratic function, it's always opens upward or opens downward. So, ganito lang yung makikita nyong sets of examples kapag graph ni quadratic function. Is it clear? Now, let us have the graph of quadratic functions using table of values. Graph the given equation using table of values. We have a given equation here, y is equals to 3x squared minus 5. Then, dito kay table of values, ikaw ang bahalang maglagay ng numbers for your x. Pero, ang recommendation ko sa inyo, ang gagamitin nyo lang yung maliliit na number. So, recommended itong negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. So, yan na yung pinaka-recommended na values ni x. So, we are going to let x be equals dun sa ating recommended table of values. So, we are going to let x be equals, first, let us have the negative 2. Then, afterwards, we are going to substitute. So, you have here y is equal to 3 times, change x into negative 2 squared minus 5. Then, we are going to compute. Copy 3 times negative 2 squared, the answer is 4 minus 5. 3 times 4, the answer here, we have here 12 minus 5. 12 minus 5, the answer is 7. So, therefore, yung katapat ni negative 2, we have here 7. Next tayo. X is equals to negative 1. Just substitute ulit. Y is equals to 3 times y, 1, negative 1 squared minus 5. It is equal to 3 times negative 1 squared. The answer is 1 minus 5. Next, 3 minus 1. The answer here is 3 minus 5. Then, 3 minus 5. The answer is negative 2. So, ang katapat ni negative 1, we have here negative 2. Next tayo. X is equals to 0. We have here y is equal to 3 times. So, yung x mo magiging 0 squared minus 5. It is equal to 3 times 0 squared, the answer here is 0. 0 minus 5 na siya. So, y is equals to 5. Negative 5, sorry. So, yung katapat ni 0 dito is negative 5. Next tayo. X is equals to 1. So, y is equals to 3 times 1 squared minus 5. It is equal to 3 times 1 squared, we have 1 minus 5. Then, 3 times 1, the answer is 3 minus 5. The answer is y is equals to negative 2. Negative 2 ulit yung kay 1. Next tayo. We have here x is equals to 2. We have 3 times 2 squared minus 5. 3 times 2 squared, we have here 4 minus 5. 3 squared, we have here 12. 3 times 4, the answer is 12 minus 5. Therefore, y is equals to 7. So, 7 ulit. So, that would be the table of values. Ito yung i-graph natin ngayon. Let us move with the graph. Magpa-plot na tayo ng points using this graph. So, ganito yung ginawa kong graph kasi ang pinaka-mababa niya is negative 5 doon sa kanyang y. Okay? Yung y. Then, dito, ang pinaka-mataas lang naman sa x is negative yung pinakababa sa x is negative 2, ang pinakamataas lang naman is 2. So, yan lang naman yon. Then, we are going to plot the points na. So, negative 2, then 7. So, dito raw negative 2, ang inyo raw na graph is 7. So, since 7, mag-extend pa tayo dito sa taas. So, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, eto. So, point lang. Ayan. So, this is the point for 7. So, tapat kay 7, then dun sa negative 2. That is the point. Next tayo. Negative 1 and negative 2. Negative 1 daw at saka negative 2. So, ito yung katapat niya. Negative 1 and then negative 2. That is it. Plot the points. Then, 0 and negative 5. So, 0 to, then negative 5. This is the other points. Next. Positive 1 and negative 2. Positive 1, then negative 2. So, kailangan alam nyo mag-plot ng points, ha? Next tayo, we have here positive 2 and then 7. 7 ulit. Ito, 7. Positive 2. So, yung point lang din. After you have it, you are going to connect the points. Ayan. So, that would be your graph of 3x squared minus 5. That is it. So, as you can see, it opens upward. So, this is y is equals to 3x squared minus 5. Okay? So, ganun naman siya mag-graph using table of values. Yung mga susunod nating lesson, ibang way naman ng pag-graph yung ituturo ko sa inyo. Okay? So, that is how will you represent quadratic function using equation, table of values, and then its graph. So, hopefully, may natutunan kayo for this lesson, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye!